60 FPS. We should be good now. We good? We good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. I think we looked at the laptop already. Let's see. So let's go ahead and take our pill here. Unless we already took one already. I don't think we did. The pills that the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them. For your sake. Sanity up. Investigation went down. Okay, so what if yeah, I'm not gonna go try and do some overdose. My neurosis is good though, ish. Hey little one. Look at you sleeping there, not a care in the world. At least you're alright. I don't know what I'd do if both you and Kazuki... No, I can't think like that. There's more to all this and too many unanswered questions. I'll get to the bottom of it, manage it to salvage a normal life out of this somehow. Hi Marcus. If you take it twice, plus 1 sanity, minus 1 invest. Don't worry, little one. Okay. I think, did we look at the laptop? I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room lately. Memories of that night always come flooding back whenever I do. Sometimes I think I can hear his voice beyond the door and that I hoping I can see him later. Finding these last few weeks just had to be a bad dream. But it's no dream. He's gone. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that he's gone or the way it happened. Taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Reina. That was her name. I remembered a few days after the sewer, but kept it to myself. At the debrief, they had me talk to the station psychiatrist, and one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone else might be thinking. The police reports, the press, no one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe. If I could only get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself, I'm sure I could find something to prove she was there. I doubt they'll let me anywhere near it though, at least for now. One way or another, I'll find the truth. Okay, can we leave here now? I think we can leave. Let's go back out. Guess we'll take a look at that laptop again. An article from 2 weeks ago. Everything in it is laid out so neat and factual it makes seem so simple. It's like that all that happened to someone else. Like the Ito on the page is a different person from some other world. Yet it's not. That's what happened to me. Or so they say. The article barely mentions the girl, the belly bag, or the red paint. How can they write that like it's true? The press will try to simplify any story and sell papers like Kazuki always said. Other things about that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive to the knife, and the knife at the scene was clean too. That's why they told me. But there's no way that can be true. Looks like, I'm pretty sure, I bet you it's a Mac. I bet you $5, Marcus, it's a Mac. Nobody likes Macs. Nobody does! What really happened down there? Doorbell! Hey, I brought you some dinner. Thanks, Yumi. You didn't have to do that. You need to eat something, neighbor. Can't just sit around all day, right? I know that. It's alright, you don't have to thank me. I'm no good with that stuff. But Ayami, I'm really sorry about Kazuki, I mean. I don't think he meant a lot to you, and I don't know didn't know him very well, but...
もう十分よ。
Stop! Just stop. You don't... I'm sorry, Yumi. I didn't mean it. Forget I said anything. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I guess it's all been a bit much.
Huh?
Another earthquake? That was a big one, huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I know we're not best of friends or anything. I was just worried is all. Sorry, Yumi. That's my phone. Work again? It's like they know when we're talking. Yeah, maybe. I'll have to take this. And Yumi, thanks for the food. Anytime.
Hi.
Ito here. What was his name again? Ito. I'm very sorry I didn't call you sooner. I need you to come to the station as soon as you can. What's this about? It'd be easier if we talked in person. See you soon. Like, how can a cat sleep during that earthquake? Like, I don't give a fuck! Elevator. I've worked with Saki Ishibashi, that name though, Ishibashi, for years now, and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. Oh, hey Ito! I didn't think we'd see you back so soon.
Konnichiwa.
Well, ready or not, I'm here. What happened? It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful and I didn't think you two were close. I mean, I heard... Yeah, we were. But seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. If you say so. But I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about Tim and did everything you could to save him. Thanks, Saki. Wait, what exactly are people saying? I guess it's only fair to give you the heads up since we're friends. There've been some rumors about what happened in Tanaka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's... Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saki. We both know that you can't keep something like this to yourself for too long, so you might as well just tell me now. Fine! But you didn't hear it from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin all this on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand it just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Tyra was boasting about some promotion, and then I saw movers going into the office on the CCTV earlier. It didn't look good at all. Tyra? That guy needs a swift punch to the back of his head sooner than he needs a promotion. And movers in my office? This is too much. See? I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite though. All I know for sure is that what I've seen on the monitors is what Bando told me. Hold on a sec. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried with you on that one time, and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred in from Osaka a few weeks ago, and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me in front of the desk when he's free. Huh? Did he say anything about Tyra's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it. If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself. Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give him this? It's a love letter. What is it? What is it? I don't think the frog drawing follows standard police procedure. Do you like it? It's cute, right? See, I'm dressing you with this because I'm more of a private thing. You give it to him though, right? Sorry, I'm too busy. Sorry, Saki, I don't have time. I've got somewhere I need to be. Oh. Oh, no worries. I understand. Duty calls, right? Guess you better head out straight up to Yakama and Yukimaru's office soon, huh? So you knew about that too, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. So what's the story? So what's the story about you and the new guy? Sending letters isn't exactly your usual subtle tactic, Saki. Hardy har har, very funny. This one's different. He seems like a keeper, and he's not half bad looking to boot. Ayami, I'm almost 25. I'm practically an old woman. Well, gee, I wonder what all the other females are. If I don't find someone soon and settle down, I'll die alone. Even listening to you stresses me out. I'm sure your prospects are fine. I see you haven't slowed down on your viewing habits, Saki. Well, they do pay me to keep an eye on the suspicious behavior. It's not my fault if I happen to notice some other stuff at the same time. Look, like that detective Ikeda always fixes her hair before she sees Detective Suzuki, or that officer Sato who takes off his wedding ring when he enters the building. Anyways, I have to be careful. Hikimura says if anything happens on my watch, he'll make me pay for it. Okay, let's go over to the... Looks like we don't really have any much else to go. To the elevator! Let me see. So he's on the top floor. Evidence storage and forensics is in the basement. Okay. Investigative unit offices, Tanaka and I have always been on this floor. The reception level, Saki is probably sitting there now watching all the CCTV footage. So that leaves us with this thing. Yukimura's office, right at the top. Okay, to the top. To the top we go! Sorry to have you called in like this, Ito. I know we promised you to take some time off after the whole rotten situation. I'd meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters are waiting for any excuse they could go to go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me. Then the chief, got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mind. If he were here to see it, Tanaka would be furious at all the bureaucracy. Can't even count on the number of times he yelled at me in similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Yes, sir, he was. Let's go to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten if you ask me. Unfortunately, there was no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seemed right at the same time can turn around and bite us later on. So yeah, that's basically why every choice you make in this game is basically an autosave. So there's literally like no turning back on this. So once you make a choice, that's it. You can't do anything. You can't go back and fix it. So you only play through the game once, and boom, no do-overs. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I'll pay for that too. Keep an eye on your professionalism. Using the spin system from time to time. Don't give those virtues to anything to pick at. Yeah, my sanity is a little low there, but everything else is fine-ish. It's not just about the inquiry though. I'm concerned about you, and the choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. The people who will work with you and trust you, the options you'll have available to are all hinged in your ability to keep a professional face. Now, one more thing. One more thing! Given the circumstances, we think it's best to transfer you out of the violence crime department for the time being. Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans. I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first. This isn't a negotiation. I can't talk. This isn't a negotiation, detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. For the next month, you continue to be on leave, fully paid, of course. Of course, I'll need you to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the Vice insurance fraud cases. As another detective, we'll be moving into your place. We'll need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear, Ito? Crystal, you old hack. But there's more to this. Sir, I understand your decision, but surely this move should only be temporary? That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing of your case is complete, there will be no further discussion of this. Now please, go to your office and pack away your personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us, and Ito, take care of yourself. Oh, rip our office. Guess we'll go to the... where should we go? The reception level. Saki's been sitting there watching all the CCTV footage. Investigative Unit's office. Tanaka and I have offices on this floor. Evidence storage. Let's see what's down here. Let's go to the bottom floor. I need to go back to my office and get my head together before I start wandering around the station. Oh. Well, excuse me. Our office is on the 4th floor, right? Yes. Neurosis going up is not good. Let us walk. Anything from this guy? Nope. These guys? Nope. How about these guys? Nope. Hey, Ito. Wait, I need a good name voice for this guy. He's like, "Hey, Ito, hold up. I heard you're back at in the station. Real shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective." You're right. He was the best. It was hard to believe he'd let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once. I think he would try to get in touch with you at least, since you are his partner and all. Anyways, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. Ooh. Let me see, are you implying something? Or you would have done better? I don't know what choice. I'm thinking like, I want to like, are you implying something? What are you implying? Or you think you could have done better? I think I'm just gonna go with you think you could have done better. You would have done better? You're right, Tyra. Yukimoto would have sent you. The man who hasn't solved a single one of murderers in the deaths this year would have turned out much better. Hey, those were unlucky cases is all. No witnesses. If Yukimura sent me, I would have kept my cool. I can tell you that. Uh-huh. I once partnered with Detective Nita and was surprised how content he was. If he didn't attach himself to the hip of Tyra, he could have probably made a good detective. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Tyra would disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. They told me that the only female detective, it would be best for me to give extra space, which translated to me sticking out at the end of the hall. An alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. I have a feeling we might be using that sometime soon. What a morning. I'm exhausted. First the bosses dump me out of violent crime, then send movers ahead of me so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess, as if I wasn't going through enough already. At least my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. The fuck was that? Okay. Something tells me we're gonna have to find that mask. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club and respected as a detective. Looking at it now, all the hard work shoved up into some boxes and to be handed off to whoever's brown nosed their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel my hard work wasn't worth anything at all these years. It can be so easily packed away and forgotten. And now there's that next phase. A new email is in my inbox from Yukimura. It looks like it's gone out to the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito has been under a lot of pressure. The tragic loss of Tanaka has affected us all. I think I see where this is leading. There it is. Ito will temporarily be reassigned. So he did make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why didn't he believe me? The fuck? Kazuki gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Doesn't seem so long ago. Guess we'll start packing up boxes. Yukimura doesn't believe me. I'm the laughingstock of the station, and now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but Yukimura's that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate it, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Reina mentioned it over and over. That is my clue. I have to go on. Again with that fucking mask. For fuck's sake. Can I turn off the light? No. Forensics gave the mask over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go down and scope it out. To the left! Officer Bando, the recent transfer from Osaka. It seems that Sake on the front desk is smitten with this guy. Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito. That's right! Transferred me in last week. How you doing, detective? Please call me Bando. I got a big station here, embarrassed to say, but never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I got myself lost one time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's been all over the news. Don't worry, never could trust the press. None of them know the damn thing about the police work if you're asking me. And it sounded like you caught a rough run. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. It kinda is. Anything about these other guys? No? Okay, let's get out of here then. Let's go to the basement. Because we gotta get our hands on that mask. This music though. Can you guys hear it? It security camera watches the entire locker on the 24/7. Can we talk to this man? Yes, we can. Let's ask to enter. Unlock the door, will you, Mori? I need to have a look at some old evidence. I cannot do that. I got a memo from upstairs that you can't have access to the locker until you return from leave. If the bosses find out, I'll let my head roll in a flash, and I couldn't kiss my chance to become a detective goodbye. Sorry, you can't do it. Didn't you think you'd stick around around to the big earthquake this morning, Mori? Ugh, don't remind me. I'm trying to keep my mind off it. How you holding up, detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in recommendations for a promotion. Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their minds right now, and the sounds of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions about my last case. May I pissed them off, a few, or the wrong people. It reminds me of the squirm thinking that it'd be like some being in an earthquake this basement. I wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, and I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respected him a lot. He'll truly be missed. Thanks, I miss him too. Let's see. The gate to the evidence room is locked. Mori has the key, but in desperate times I've seen Tanaka pick the lock to get in. So we need to find a way to get in there. I have an idea. But first, let's go over here real quick. And let's see what we can do with that camera. Can we talk to Saki? No, we can't talk to Saki. I don't have any options? Eh? That was weird. The option was invisible. Let's see. So let's go over here. We might have to try and get in there. I don't think they're gonna see me if I pull the lever though. Because we need to get the... After this morning's quake, I bet everyone would clear up in a hurry before the alarm went off. I gotta find... Will I have enough time to activate this, go down to the first floor, turn off the cameras, and go back down to the basement? Because can I? Let me see. Cause she's still on the first floor and I can't talk to her, so I'm left with going up. I'm left with entering the elevator, so all I can do is activate the alarm, go to the first floor. Let me see. Maybe there's something else here. What is this? A lock? Okay, so this could be used as a lockpick. So we don't have to shoot down the thing. Okay. So we got that, but we gotta find a way to turn off the camera. Let me see if they'll let me go down to the first floor and... Because once I press that button, I'm gonna have to go down to the first floor. Because if I go over to the first floor, Saki is not gonna leave. I can't even talk to Saki or try and get behind the camera. So I'm going. Okay. So here's the plan. So I'm gonna go to the 4th floor. I'm gonna activate the fire alarm. Then I'm gonna rush down to the 1st floor, turn off the camera, and then go down to the basement and pick the lock. So we're gonna go ahead and activate the alarm. Activation of the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Unfortunately, there will be a short window before they realize what's happening. So I need to get to the evidence room quickly. Right, here goes nothing. Okay, so I gotta find... Hopefully I can get the camera shut off. Let's see. So let's go to the 1st floor as quickly as we can. And then we're gonna turn off the camera if we can. Hey, you hear the alarm, right? You shouldn't use the elevator. I was just upstairs. It was just a false alarm. Aren't you leaving? False alarm or not, rules are rules. I need to stay here and make sure the civilians and non-essential staff are evacuated first. Sorry, Ayami, can't talk now. I need to get back to it. I need to find some way to get around her. Because she's not leaving. The alarm is still going off, though. So let's see what we can do. Hold on. We're gonna go to the basement. Your security camera watches the lockout 24/7. Can you not shoot the camera? Like there's literally a camera right there. Apparently I can't get to the 1st floor. Let me see. Like, I don't think I can talk to her at all. Can't I like legit can't do anything. Except enter the elevator again. There isn't really anywhere for me to click. And she's got eyes on the camera, so I can't. From the way it looks, I don't think there's any choice. I don't have a choice but to pick the lock on camera. Yeah, because there's nothing back up here. Okay. Oh well, we're gonna have to lock the pick the lock on camera. Cause we can't shoot it down. Which would have made a lot more sense, but we're gonna have to pick it on camera. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I had gone through such great lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react the same way I did. It did when I touched it in Kamikura. At least that would have justified what I'd done and proved the sensation I'd felt that day was in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker had nothing more than a rough old wood, no voice or visions, only the eerie quiet left in the wake of the anticipation. Of course I held on to it. The case was only getting started, and Rena's obsession with it couldn't have been an accident. It was still part of a part to play. Huh, nothing happened even though I literally just picklocked the door right on camera and nothing happened. Like legit nothing happened. The mask in my hands, I quickly got out of the station and jumped on the first train back to Shinjuku. Back to the alley where the whole mess had started. Something told me there was more to find in the sewer. The mask itself could wait until later. As the train made its way there, images and thoughts of that night engulfed me. I started to feel queasy. When my stop approached, the pit in my gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I had enough other people telling me what to feel and how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that only one who could give me any sense of closure was myself. Back to Shinjuku. Let's see, what am I? Sanity 24, negative 24. Professionalism. Yay, I'm a professional. Focused and stressed. And she's barely stable. You again? Hey, take it easy. I saw what you did to Gyoto at the bar the other night. I don't want any trouble. You can relax, I'm off duty. Besides, you know as well as I do, that guy was a scumbag. Making him wet his pants was the only way of getting anything useful out of him. You can't exactly argue with that, but scum or not, he's a big earner. You could have been a bit more gentle. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure he'll be back eventually, whether I want him to be or not. Anyways, I heard the news about what happened to you and your partner that night. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Thanks. I didn't figure you'd care much about what happened to a cop, all things considered. Considering what? My job? It's true. Police come in here all the time and act like gods. They order drinks, threaten me, and fill me up, thinking I don't care. My boss tells me to ignore it and says happy cops are good for business. Honestly, they're worse than the customers they thought were supposed to protect us from. So yeah, all things considered, I don't love the police, but that doesn't make me a robot. Nobody deserves to die alone. If you told your buddies at the station that something terrible like that happened to me, some nobody hostess, do you think they give a shit? I would care. I wish I could say you're wrong, but years in the force have taught me that being a police officer doesn't make you a better person. A lot of people lose sight of what it is to be human, and just because some government official gave up the badge. How long have you been doing this job? Not long. Only about 2 years and 4 different shops. They all promised me the same thing, better pay and customers that will trust you with respect. I'm still waiting for both those things. Business has been on the pits lately, and I've gotten some offers that may better or not. But they're at clubs with more of an adult vibe. They said I wouldn't have to do anything weird, but I don't know. I've heard rumors that what can some of the girls in these places? Country girls like me doesn't exactly have a whole lot of job prospects, and it'd be good money. This one's easy. Don't do it. But ever hear the phrase, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it? No, not really. Well, take it from me. No one's going out of the way to help you, but that doesn't mean you can't help yourself. Just think it over before you say yes to that offer, okay? Do you think I'd be getting advice from a cop? Alright, I'll think about it. You got a name? Yeah, it's Miho. Don't tell anyone though. The bosses don't like it when customers know our real name. Between us girls, I wanted to slam Goto into a wall for months. See you around, detective. Yay! We made a new friend! We got a new friend! She's our friend! Yay! Oh, hello, detective. I heard about what happened that night before the other police reporters showed up. I'm really sorry to hear about your partner. I can't imagine what it's like to lose someone like that. Thanks. Daizo, right? Yup, that's me. I'm surprised you remember that, detective. No need for detective. I'm not on duty. Ayami's fine. How are things? Did that night hurt your business too? In all honesty, nothing wasn't really a better or worse because of it. If anything, I got a little uptick when reporters were here. But eventually they left too, just like everyone else. It was always my dream to cook and start a restaurant, but it's been a constant uphill struggle. What's the point? Don't give up. I know it may not mean much coming from me, but I believe you should stick it out to the end, no matter what. A lot of it comes down to attitude, right? If you stay down in the dumps, people will taste that emotion in the food. That's something no amount of alcohol can mask. Yeah, I guess. I've been beating myself up for weeks now. Maybe not helping, huh? I mean, I'm still competing with scumbags around here, but I'll try and keep my head above the water for now. Thanks, detective. Ayami. Stop by again anytime. Drinks are on the house. Thanks, Daizo. Maybe I'll take you up on that one day. Yay, we made another friend. Making friends is fun. Wait, was that a keypad? For such a grimy looking door, this sure has a fancy lock. Without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. A smell of rotting meat, and a phone ringing over and over. Rena, did that all really happen? Excuse me. Oh, hey, it's that detective from the other night. I wonder if she remembers me. That detective is right here, and can hear you. She's standing right next to you in Kobayashi. Wow! How'd you know my name? It's on your name tag. Don't think too hard about it, kid. You might hurt yourself. Anyway, I'm just like surprised you need to talk to me again. I don't. Just passing through. Oh, right. That's good. I think I already said everything I could to that other guy. Would have to rack my brain pretty hard to come up with the new material, you know? What other guy? Taito? Titos? Typhoon? Tyra? Detective Tyra was here? What did you tell him? Oh, right, Tyra. Yeah, I told him you were here and you were pretty hardcore. You told him I was hardcore? What does that mean exactly? You know, I told him you were a cop that didn't play by the rules, who had a drink if they wanted to take the edge off this stuff. You told him Shit! What else did you say? Not much else to tell. I told him I heard a firecracker outside before you came in, and about the broken lock, and you said seemed a strange girl. I mean, nothing bad. Oh, this dumbass. This motherfucker. Oh my god. You're killing me here, Kobayashi. Whoa, your eyes got all intense there for a sec. That's nothing. Just dust in my eyes. Painful, stupid, idiotic dust that is causing me to squint. Harshly. Damn! Oh yeah, detective, you should be careful. It's super dusty in there. Thank you. I'm going to leave now. You enjoy your day. This piece of sh... It's now or never. No more excuses. I need to have a look around and find out what exactly happened that night. Ooh, back into the sewers. Exit. Okay, let us go. The air still feels as heavy and stale as it did that night. When I came here looking for Kazukuzi. Doesn't look much has changed then. I'm not sure why I expected anything different. Even if it turns out to be nothing, I should have just look around and see what I can find. I already come this far anyway. Shrine Gate. No one seems to question why the Shrine Gate was down here or who put it here in the first place. Yukimura said it wasn't relevant to the case. The red markings Rena drew are still on the wall. Was she trying to guide me to her, or were they for something else? The bottom of the well is hidden in darkness. Let's climb down. They could have at least used a different rope to get down there. Touching it once was enough for one lifetime. Oh well, I've got no choice. She's so cute. Let us walk. Maybe it was a mistake to come here. All that's left for me here are horrible memories. But I saw Rena, a girl who couldn't possibly be alive in this tunnel. I'm sure of it. Yukimura and the others didn't see what I saw. I had to keep going. There's more to this. More paint? The reports on that night never mentioned this. Could they have missed something so obvious? There's another hatch going further into the sewer. It's possible Ren escaped through it on that night. Maybe I wasn't far off from the mask after all. If Rena used this hatch, I might be able to find some proof to take to Yukimura and put these doubts to rest once and for all. I better keep my guard up. Lights. Okay. Is it this one right here? Okay, so we want this one. Let's see, where's the second one? Right over here, and then 3, 4. Okay. Haha! Puzzle solved. What's all these markings on the wall? Okay, now there's red paint all over. Reina? What's this doing here? Why would you leave this behind? Okay, let's go in. The door seems stuck. I'll have to pry it open. Better head back to the surface and see if I can find a crowbar or something. Okay, let's see if we can go back up here. Wait. Well, now my sanity's dropping. What's that noise? Shit, the hatch is closed. I'm trapped. This isn't good. I have to get out of here. Can I go left here? Something to the left, maybe? No. I see handprints on the wall. Lights are going out. It's not real. It's not real. It's an episode. Like the doctor said, it's not real. Kazuki said it wasn't real. Lights going out. Handprints are following me. Okay. Hey, look! Was that him? That was him, right? Kazuki. Somehow I knew I'd find you down here if I came down here. Wait, don't go, please. Don't leave me again. Yo. The animation is so good in this game. Yo, the animations. Ugh. My head's pounding like it was hit by a damn freight train. My room? How did I get back here? I can't remember. The tunnel and those noises and the nightmare all felt as real as the sheets in this bed. Kazuki. I saw Kazuki, didn't I? I felt like he said something to me. What was it? But how did I get home? I was in Shinjuku and I went to the sewer and then what? Maybe Tanaka was right. I'm pushing myself too hard. At this rate, I'll burn out if I'm not careful. Wait, it's that image again. Huh? What's this? The photo from the tunnel? Impossible! That can't be! It was a nightmare. A delusion. It wasn't real. I must have picked it up in the station, but no. I never could have seen this before. Why can't I remember? Could it have been real? If it was, then that means Kazuki really is out there somewhere, just like Rena was. Why this photo? Some sort of stage performance? At any rate, there's no doubt about it. That's Rena, alright. Maybe someone will recognize her? My mind is racing. I need to take a moment and get my thoughts together before I do anything rash. And what better way to do that than with a cat? Hey, Lady Fluff. You don't want to get up either, huh? I don't blame you. If I could sleep my days away like you, I probably would. The thing is, if I stay in here, I won't have any chance of finding him. I saw him, Fluff, last night. Sort of, anyway. I don't understand it, but he's out there somewhere. I'm the only one who can bring him home. No one else will believe me. Yumi? Do you know how early it is? Oh, I'm sorry, Ayami. I heard you were up and the door was open, so I let myself in. Oh, okay. Do you need something? No, I figured I'd check in on you. Things have been so quiet lately without Tanaka, I thought you might be lonely. Say, where were you last night? I listened for you but didn't hear anything. I don't know. I mean, I had a late night. You know how those can get, right? Sorry if I worried you. Are you sure you didn't hear me come in? Another earthquake! Whoa! That was another big one, wasn't it? They've been more frequent lately, huh? What if something were to happen to you? What if I didn't know where you were? You can see why I'd be worried. Yumi, you don't have to look after me. I can manage. Don't say that. We're neighbors. It's my job to look after you. Who's gonna take care of you if I don't? I'm okay, really. I should probably get ready soon though. Right. I can take a hint, but Ayami, don't work too late, right? We need to take some pills. What's our... We are pretty stressed. 15. Investigation 52. Professionalism 2. Our sanity is pretty low. We're pretty shaken up. We're still professional. We're still pretty focused, and we're a bit stressed out. So let's go and take a pill here. The pills that the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I keep taking them for your sake. Sanity plus 10! Yes, we're definitely gonna need it. Now we're stable again. Yay! We are stable again. Let's go. Oh, we can go places now. Let's head to H. Let's see what happens if we go to HQ. Ayami, what the hell are you doing here? Get out of here before someone notices you. I saw what you did, pulling the alarm, sneaking into the evidence locker. Did you honestly think I wouldn't notice? Lucky for you, I'm the only one that noticed. I'm not going to tell anyone, but seriously, what the hell were you thinking? You've always been nice to me. You've covered for me. I owed you. So now we're even. Wait, no, you owe me big time for this one. Big time. I'm not going to ask you why you did what you did. For once, I don't think I want to know. My opinion, get some help with whatever you're working through, instead of pulling some crazy stunts like that. Anyways, I can't let you in the building. Not my call. That came from Yukimura. He said not to let any non-active officers in the building. I don't think he knows, but you need to be more careful, okay? I don't think I'll get any more out of sake. I should go. Okay. Let's see, so we got into basically from where you left off. Pretty much all we did was just go back into the sewers. We went into the sewers and then we went to solve the puzzle easily, and then we went further down and then poof. So you didn't really miss much. Apartmento. Might as well travel. Might as well go to Shinjuku. There isn't really much to do here. Let's go back in here. Oh goody! Here I am, working with the morning shifts because my boss doesn't like me talking to the cops all the time, and what do I find? A cop here bright and early to talk to me. I assume you're looking for something? Something like that. I was hoping we could chat off the record. Huh. Well, I know how this goes by now. You're going to stand there until I tell you something? So what do you want? Here, have a look at this. There's a possibility she was around this area when Tanaka was taken. A great detective like yourself must know how many girls pass through this part of town on a nightly basis. I'm well aware. Lucky for you, I'm not asking about all the girls, just this one. Well, what do you expect then? How would I remember something like that? It's kind of hard to make out, but the girl has red hair, if that helps. Red hair, huh? Oh yeah, that changes everything. Except it doesn't. What's your point? Well, I think I might have seen her a few weeks ago during the incident, so... Ah, chat my ass, you're still working. Well, let me help you. Your little picture here says 1996 on it. So I'm pretty sure that's whoever gave that to you is pulling your leg. Not sure what they're paying you for if someone like me to tell you that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go get back to work. Hey, hold on. We were just starting up a conversation here. What exactly do you want me to say? I can't lie to you, can I? Well, I could, but you'd only come back here again. Ignore the date. It might not even be a date. It could be a room number or a password for all I know. So think hard. Honestly, I don't think there's any other way to say I don't know. I don't know what I said lately. This girl wouldn't have been just another girl. She would have stood out. So think. My gut tells me she's passed through here. Alright, I'll put my thinking cap on. Ready? You're messing with me now, aren't you? Who? Me? Why would you ever think that? As fun as this is, I'm not lying to you. I don't know her as is all, and trust me, if I'm telling you, you'd get out of my... If telling you you'd get you of my hair, I would. Anything else I can help you with? Pour you a good morning drink, perhaps? Papers are saying you might be crazy. Take care of yourself. Okay. We got all the information we need here. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, hello there, Ayami. You're working bright and early today. How are you? I've been better, but thanks for asking. Oh yeah? Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe. Any chance you've seen this girl? Hey, she's pretty cute. Or at least she might be under the creepy marker. She does look familiar. I'm not sure why. Familiar? You've seen her here? Here? No, I don't think so. It says 1996 in the corner. Wonder what that means. 96 was a good year for me. That was a year I made big plans for the culinary school and become the world's greatest chef. Didn't have a care in the world other than my food. Look at me now, didn't quite turn out the way I planned. Selling greasy food to the people who wouldn't know how good cooking from a convenience store or rice bowl. Wish I could go back. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Hey, could I have another look at the photos again? Yeah, of course. You know, I think I might know who it is. She looks just like the flesh in the Pan idol from way back then. Had a hit song or something like that. Anyway, her name was Sparkly Diamond. Dang it, I can't remember. Sorry, Ayami. I thought I had it. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Anyhow, that from when I was younger, she may have married with kids by now. Are you positive it's the same girl? Well, it sure looks like her, but that's for sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I was really into idols and stuff when I was younger. I kept a scratchbook and everything, and jeez, I hope no one ever finds that. Okay, so she looks like an idol. Anything else? Nope, not that I can think of. I would have someone younger than me. She may have been around towards the end of my idol's obsession. Hope that helped a little. It did. Thanks, Daizo. No problem, Ayami. I'll see you around. Well, you're a huge help, Daizo. Hey, look, there's that keypad. For such a grimy looking door that's locked without a code, there's no way getting in. Okay. Let's go in here. Hey! Hey, what you doing? I thought you guys only worked at night. Like you were, nocturnals or whatever. Oh boy, I'm really gonna regret this. But have you seen this girl? Whoa, that's some creepy stuff. Did you like mark all over her face for revenge? Man, that's pretty messed up. Yeah, I didn't. Listen, I'm not sure what exactly I expected, but I shouldn't have bothered you, so I'll get going. Wow, like slow down, detective. What you got there is a genuine pop idol performance photo there. Wait, you know something? I mean, you know about this picture?
Yep.
So what is it?
Well, based on the lighting and outfits, that's pretty ancient. I mean, it's been over 10 years old now.
If 10 years is ancient, I'm not gonna ask how old you think I am. Anyways, what else can you tell me about this photo?
Oh, yeah, I'd recognize that stage anywhere. It's in the cozy little spot in Akihabara.
The little lady was probably based there or whatever.
This one time, me and my girlfriend were at the concert there, and I think she had hots for me, so...
Okay, I get the picture. Akihabara, huh? Well, I gotta say, kid, you really know your stuff.
Yep, people tell me that a lot. You know, they think I'm pretty wisdomful. I don't know. Been fun chatting, but I better get back to work. Place would fall apart without me.
Unlocked Akihabara. Okay, so let's go to Akihabara. So nothing happens if we try to look at the thing. Okay. Let's leave Shinjuku. Gonna leave Shinjuku and we're gonna go to Akihabara. Yeah. So, okay. A JK cafe, okay. Cheap cologne and a dumb muscle shirt aren't even enough to convince me this guy is tough. On any other day, I'd probably enjoy messing with a mouth breather like this, but I doubt he'd know anything about the pop idols or Rena. I should move on for now. Inside, there's a few salarymen gathered around looking at pictures of high school girls posted up on the wall. I've got no interest in going inside for a playsets unless I have to. Let's keep walking. Though the two guys standing outside the ramen shop look foreign, I can hear them speaking fluent sounding Japanese. They're poring over what looks like a map or some drawings. Hi, I don't mean to be rude, but I couldn't help but notice all the maps and notes you guys are passing back and forth. Seems kind of intense. No, oh, sorry. Sorry, thought you were going to hand us a flyer. We ducked in here to escape very persistent maid. You're not a maid in disguise, are you? Nope, I doubt I could summon the pep required to be a maid for 10 minutes, let alone all day. I was just curious about what you were two doing. Uncovering all hidden secrets of Akiba, of course. What about you? Kind of similar, actually. But you guys seem to a lot more well versed in the area than I am. How far back do these streets go anyway? Oh boy, you don't even know half of it. There's whole mazes of electronic stores, stalls selling computers and radio parts and all about anything else you could imagine. We decided to map out the area, but a bit of an urban exploration. I'm sure it's not very original, but it sounds like a fun project. Akihabara is a fascinating area, that's for sure. Urban exploration, huh? Sounds interesting. Most of my friends were just sleep their days off. Are you guys English teachers? Who, me? No, I'm a writer. Well, an aspiring writer. I've only got a few gigs. I'm a web developer in my job. But it's projects like this that gives me fuel for the creative fire. Who knows, maybe you'll be reading something to find in for this conversation in it someday. I'm an artist, graphic designer on the side. Cody here commissioned me to out here with him and make some sketches as we explore the city for some hookers he's working on. Haki. Huh. I never would have guessed people would be doing things like that. What kind of book are you writing? Oh, what kind of book are you writing? Urban horror.
Urban horror.
Neon noir in the seemingly clean streets of Tokyo.
I thought you believed the things that go on in the cities even if I told you. I wouldn't? It might surprise you how much I'm willing to believe. So have you been mapping out the street? Anything interesting about it? Interesting might not be the word I'd use. I've been getting kind of weird vibe around here. I mean, on the surface it looks like any other street in Akiba. It's got everything you expect: a smoking arcade, a maid cafe, cat cafe, couple of bookstores. Nothing unusual there. Not for Akiba anyway. Well, that's true. So far so good. We were almost ready to move on, but see that elevator over there? Yeah, sure. What about it? It looks normal, right? Looks can be deceiving. Yeah, we got a little pet theory about it. Get this, we think it eats people. You think the elevator eats people? We've been sticking it out for a few days now. Far as we can tell, it doesn't belong to any store in that building. And get this, it only lets certain people in, and when they get in, we never see them come back out. Yeah, go ahead and try it. We have. So logically, it's eating people, or Yakuza vampire. I've thought a lot about it. I'm pretty sure it might be a thing. I mean, there's a ton of shady activity around here. Damn! Shion, that might be the book. The Yakuza Vampires of Akiba. Write this down. Huh? Oh, when I'm doing better than writing it down, I'm already making some sketches. I think this is the best idea you've had all week, Cody. I didn't think you knew the Hollywood agent in LA. Yeah, and once we write this, there's no way we can ignore it. Vampires are all the rage. Or they were, anyway. We can bring them back. You guys certainly have a hell of an imagination. Take it from me, this city has a lot of strange things that happen in real life too. Trust me, and you start asking around, you'll be surprised what people tell you. The elevator is out of service. Every time the automatic doors open, the noise from the parlor and the smell of stale cigarettes assault your senses. Oh, she's cute. Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm Ayami. What's your name?
It's Mueka. Whatever you want, make it quick. I'm kind of waiting for someone, so...
Alright, I'll cut to the chase. Can you tell us anything about this photo?
What decade is that dress from? Wait, glow sticks? Uh-oh. This isn't some idol thing, is it? If you're from the modeling agency or whatever, I'll tell you right now, there's no way I'll wear that kind of gothic L'Oreal stuff.
No, nothing like that. I'm an investigator of sorts. I'm less interested in the fashion and more about the girl herself.
Oh, how should I know? Idol stuff is so boring. Hey, are you like an investigator of TV? Did the girl cheat on with some guy's wife or something? That's so exciting! Know what you should do? You should totally ask the collector about the photo.
What kind of collector?
No, the collector! It's like a name he gives himself. Guy knows everything there is to know around here. My friend Akane told me about it. If that girl's in Akihabara, I bet he knows about it.
Why? Is this guy an expert on idols or something?
No, weren't you listening? Like I said, he knows everything. Which shops are employing foreigners illegally? Who's behind their rent? Well, he even knows which capsule machines have the rarest stuff. At least that's what I heard.
No offense, but why would some high school girl need information like that?
Well, it's complicated. Akane works around here part-time, and there was a customer who used to come in and all kind of obsesses over her, you know? A real creep. Before long, he was following her home. She complained, but her boss wouldn't believe her, so Akane asked the collector to give her something to make out of the weirdo go away.
And did he?
Sure did. He gave her a photo of the guy that she mailed the creep's wife. Just say it was incriminating.
What'd he get out of it? This collector.
Why don't you ask Akane yourself? She's out with someone right now, but she should be back by any moment.
Thanks, Moeka. I'll do that. Let's ask about the collector.
Like I said, I don't really know much, but Akane should be back soon.
Okay, so we can't really get much out of her then. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see. Let's continue on here. It's Cat Cafe. A cat-themed cafe as opposed to a regular cat cafe. Maybe there's a police-themed cafe. A police-themed maid cafe somewhere. Katsuki would have given a kick out of that. Enter the cat cafe.
Nyan! Welcome, gentle mistress. I'm Aiko Nyan. What's your name?
Yes. Hi, I'm Ayami.
Hello, Ayami Nyan. The table will be ready in just a few moments. We apologize for the wait and hope you can forgive us.
All these puns are so...
Does Mistress have a membership card?
No, I don't, but hey, what's going on? Hey, hold on. Take your hands off me.
It's important that I personally guide you to your table, Ayami Nyan. Perfect. There we are. Don't you feel better?
Actually, I was hoping we could talk about...
Oh yes, Mistress Ayami Nyan. That option is included in the menu under the full access communication. It's only 1,000 yen extra, and then you can ask all the questions you want. Yay! But if you want pictures, you'll have to order the Pt2 photo option. Only 1,000 yen per photo. Yay!
This episode's gonna be the death of me. This is literally gonna be the end of my channel, right here. My channel is gonna go down here because of this shit. I think you may have gotten the wrong impression. I'm
clearly starving. Mistress, where are my manners? That wasn't every polite of me. What can this humble servant fetch for you?
No, hold on. You're not listening. I only want to speak to you, ask you about a photo.
Oh, mistress, you're so hungry you don't even remember me explaining the Pt2 photo option. You've grown delirious. I'll get your food ready soon. We have nyan pan, nyan cakes, paberry cheesecake, bursto pasta, and all the available to come in the drink set.
Oh my god. Let's see. I think you might have a wrong idea about me. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and I'm going to insist you answer my questions.
Oh my, does that seem serious? I would love to help you. Just one little tiny detail first. May I ask to see your badge?
Excuse me?
I certainly wouldn't want to offend you, Ayami Nyan, but there are lots of cosplayers in this part of town, and costumes can be really good.
Oh, I don't have it on me right now.
No badge, huh? How convenient. I certainly haven't met any female detectives before. Something smells fishy. And I don't mean in a good way, yeah?
Yes, but...
Well, detective, let's stick to the rules, okay?
Okay, I'll have the, let's see here. The nyan pan nyan cakes and the pretty kitei.
Oh, excellent choice, Ayami Nyan. There are very popular items on our menu.
Right, so I ordered it. That means I can finally ask you about this
Before your order arrives, you must do the ultra secret Nyan Pan fan cheer.
Oh god, is this what I think it is? Nyanpa what? Do I have to? Come on, surely I don't need to do something silly like that.
Sniff, 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 sniff. But I must insist, I am a Nyan. One can't taste the love cooked into the Nyan Pan Nyan cakes unless it's released by the Nyan Pan fan cheer.
Ah, fine, you win. What do you want me to do?
Excellent, mistress. Already. I can feel the love pouring from your kind heart. Let's begin. Place your paws in the air like this.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute! Like this?
Perfect, I am Nyan. Are you sure you haven't done this before?
Like singing cat. Now.
Now you must repeat the sacred verses.
This game. Oh, Cat Cafe. New Titan. Tokyo Dark. Let's play 2. Made fucking cat face, making you do nyan cat stuff.
Now you must repeat these sacred verses. Nyan malo nan palo nyan walapa.
Oh god, that blush, she's so cute. What?
Nyan malo nan palo nan walapa.
Myanmar.
Don't forget to raise your paws.
Nyan malo nyan palo nan walapa.
Unbelievable! The passion, the vigor. I can feel the love pouring into the room, I am Nyan.
You know, I can't lie. I do feel a bit of my negativity just flew out of me. Now that I've said the cheer, can we?
Oh my goodness, Mistress Tanyan! You can...
Oh my god! This episode, oh my god! The cat is real with this one. Oh god. My throat's getting dry and I don't got any. Yeah, I don't got any fucking water. Shit.
Oh my goodness, Mistress Tanyan! Your pancakes have arrived!
That was quick. Hold on, you didn't tell me about the Nyan Pan Nyan cakes were shaped like little cats.
Oh yes, they are painstakingly made with love by our staff.
There's a little whipped cream tail. It's so cute.
Nyan! Now Ayami Nyan was saying something about a picture, as I recall.
Hold up, no need to rush things. We can we can't talk on an empty stomach, right? Oh, now she wants the food. She's so cute. Oh my god, this animation is so good! Does your maid staff actually make these? Because they were amazing.
Of course I am, Nyan. And now that you're eaten, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have.
Oh, right. That. Have you ever seen this girl in this photo?
Let's see.
Whoa. Are you alright?
I am concentrating to my fullest, I am Nyan. Oh, but this young new mistress is not familiar to me, Nyan.
I see. Well, thanks anyway.
This dress is so pretty. It looks like it was a custom made. I've seen some of that quality here before. Maybe you should ask the collector. She's a fashion designer in Akihabara who designs costumes for maids and idols who don't even have a big budget.
Collector, huh? How can I find her?
Supposedly she has a shop on this very street.
Supposedly?
She's a very mysterious lady, Ayami Nyan. My coworker Mina Nyan has met her. Her shift starts soon. You should ask her about it.
I will, thanks. Oh, and next time can I come get a picture of the pancakes? I ate them so quickly that I forgot.
Of course, Ayami Nyan.
Oh my god. She's so cute in this one. Let's see. Wow, our insanity went up by a lot. Our professionalism is back to its reset. Default, which is basically 0. Okay, let's leave here. One of the many foreign tourists who frequent about the electric town side of Akihabara. The funny thing is, I would probably spend all of my time in the electronic parts of Akihabara. I'm not gonna lie, because
I'm a tech person.
I like my techs. A Hawaiian shirt with a fanny pack, huh? I doubt he speaks enough Japanese to be helpful to me. Let's see over here. What about this person? A small bookshop that sells mostly manga and cheap, brightly colored magazines. What kind of voice would this person have? Is that a girl? Hi, do you mind if I bother you with a few questions? It seems like you know the area a lot better than I do. You're not trying to sell me anything, are you? Nope, I don't want anything from you except a little bit of your time, if you can spare it. Good, I'm Achi. Nice to meet you. How can I help? Nice to meet you too. I'm Ayami Ito. I'm looking for someone, but I feel a little out of my depth around here. Everything in Akihabara feels a little strange to me. Ha, that's one way to put it. My books shop's nestled in between a cat-made cafe and a cat cafe, so yes. It is all a little strange, honestly. It's a stressful set of neighbors to have. Not a fan of your neighbors? Huh? Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, who doesn't love maids? The cat cafe is a different story altogether, don't get me wrong. The owner is a nice lady and all, but the cat here of hers makes a lot of noise at night. If she's not careful, they might drive out the locals. Guess some consolation that little buggers are so damn cute. Huh. Things have really changed around here. When my father owned this store, the area was nothing like it is now. It had more authenticity. Nowadays, everywhere I go, it feels like it's one big advertisement. Guess I'm not one to talk, I'm not any better. This bookstore used to be a real hidden gem. We sold original prints in rare volumes. My family were known to quite the collectors. Collectors? Well, not me. The collection mostly belonged to my grandfather. He had a real eye for the arts and pride in finding original works. I admired the hell out of him, but his devotion to the arts couldn't keep up with the times nowadays. I just sell weekly manga magazines and I've done pretty well for myself. I can't complain. I never had the talent or the eye to make my grandfather had. But I guess he doesn't really know how much something means to you until it's gone, you know? I do. Thanks for your time, Atsushi. No worries. My normal customers aren't quite as chatty, so having a talk like this was a nice change of pace. Investigation! Back up again. Suppose I looked out getting an apartment that allows animals. If I didn't, you'll probably find me in the cat cafe every other day. In we go! I'm pretty sure you do, Marcus. I probably would spend a lot of my time in Akihabara too. Probably spend a lot of time there. But then again, a lot of my times I want to go to Tokyo. There's like a shrine in Tokyo that I want to visit. But
Akihabara would be nice to visit as well. Because they're very known for like a lot of stuff, like anime, otaku stuff, and there's even fucking what do you call that? Electric stores and shit. So I would totally love to go there. Hello, miss. My name's Ito. Do you mind if I ask a few questions? Huh? I'm the owner, Sachiko Akiyama. That name though, Sachiko! You're not a health inspector or anything, right? We already had an inspector last week. Lucky for both of us, I'm not. I'm investigating something and was wondering if you've seen the girl in this photo. Well, honestly, she's kind of looks like all the other girls around here, you know? The maid stuff. I don't know much about it. That makes two of us.
Hey, there's a cat!
I feel a little out of my depth around here. Oh, sorry about him. He's a little too friendly sometimes.
Cute little cat!
Well, it's Akihabara. They got fun. I bet you they got maid cafes. I heard there's a Tsundere cafe. I heard there's even a Yandere cafe in Akihabara, in like small alleys and shit, like certain areas and shit. Oh my god! Hello there, little one. What's your name? That's Tomo. You might not want to touch him right now. He's a little sick. He's been making some messes, if you know what I mean, out of both ends. Guess you can see why I was a bit concerned earlier. I took him to the vet this morning, but they can't figure it out either, and told me to wait it out until I think it's getting worse. Sorry to hear that. Does this sort of thing happen often? No, of course not. My cats get all the best care. They're fed the best food, all the best kitty cardio routines are all pampered day and night. I even read the paper to them. I even read the paper to them to make sure they're make on the date current events. But poor Tomo. Maybe I should go and ask the cat collector. Cat collector? Yeah, she's a breeder who lives around here, who specializes in knowing everything feline. Oh, Tomo, not the rug. And he threw up again. I'm sorry, can you excuse me for a second? No problem, I'll come back another time. Hope he feels better soon. Kitty. So many of them. No one seemed to know anything about Rena, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over again. The collector. It was the only clue, and I knew that it wasn't going to be any further in the case was that I need to follow. That's the end of Akihabara. Let's see if he has returned yet. The maid cafe is where I want to go.
Yan, back so soon?
Hi, is Miran-yan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about the dressmaker you mentioned earlier.
Oh, well, she's here, but well, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something powerful happened. It's really bad.
How bad are we talking?
Monumentally, horrifically terrible. I mean, yeah, the perfect storm of soul-crushing, existential dread. Oh, I mean, yeah, is so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here one moment, please. Sniff.
You alright? I heard something bad happen. Maybe I can help you?
Sniff. I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about him, I just want to go to the back and cry.
Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better.
Police? Yeah, it's Samuel.
Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Ran out with your money?
Samuel Cuddlesworth. My friend, my best friend. He's busy. Sob.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's a cat. That's gotta be a cat. Whose name... You would never see a guy with the name of Samuel Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth. Okay, I think I see what's happening here.
Ultra rare one-of-a-kind kitty plush mistress I am in, Yan. These things don't grow on trees, you know.
A teddy bear? You lost a teddy bear?
A plush! Samuel Cuddlesworth was not a teddy bear. He's an ultra-rare cat flush. Oh, cruel world! One hideous of the cosmos laid bare before my very eyes. Why did I think you'd understand? No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. Sob. Oh, I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be much of use to society until she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, I am Yan. While you're here, want some pancakes?
Yes. Let's take another pancake. Sanity went up, professional went down. I don't care. Listen, I can't promise you as rare of a plush as Samuel Cuddles Snipe, but I'll find you something, alright?
Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth the second. Twice removed, actually. Why are you looking at me like that?
Let's see. Let's go in here. Hello again. This must be the friend I heard about, Akane, right?
Yeah.
But if you
Open your eyes for literally 2 seconds. You see, we're a little busy right now. Go away. Sob.
What's wrong? I don't know you. What do you care? If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help.
She's fine. One of her customers is an asshole, that's all.
Customer?
Don't look at her like that.
It's not what you think. I work at the JK cafes around here. They went high school girls in uniforms to serve food and play games and other stuff. Nothing weird. Usually the customers wants to hold my hand and pretend to be my teacher. Sometimes they buy me things. It's harmless. It doesn't bother you that these customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men?
Hey, you don't know her. Don't act all high and mighty just because you're older. It's better than working in some shitty restaurant or a convenience store.
Fine, you're right, I can't judge you. But obviously something isn't working out if you're crying like that.
I already told you one of her clients is an asshole.
Akane, right? Why don't you tell me what happened? I don't get him. He was nice to me, but then I said I wouldn't go into this dirty sewer with him, then he snapped. He threatened me and told me I was an ugly little girl. Is she talking about who I think she's talking about? She's gotta be talking about, she's gotta be talking about that guy. You know, that fat snob that we ran into last episode. Wait, back up. Did you say he tried to get you into a sewer?
He's just a fat, disgusting old pervert. I never want to see him again. He was so nice before he held my hand and pretty I was. Why would he say all those things?
Fat old pervert who goes into sewers. Yep, there's no doubt it. This client of yours? I know him. You know him? Make him stay away from Akane. In fact, make him stay the hell out of Akihabara. Before you said you wanted to know about the collectors, right? How about this? You make it so me and Akane never had to see this fat, four-eyed pervert face again, and we'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, do you have a deal? If we're dealing with who I think we are, then I'll be more than happy to help out.
Really?
Thank you. I think I heard him say he was heading to the club in Shinjuku before he left for the train station. Okay, let us go. Let us go to Mr. Goto. Let us go to Mr. Goto, yes. That Mr. Fat person. So let's leave and head over to back to Shinjuku. I think we're coming up to the end of the stream here. I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon. He went back to the club, so he's in the Butterfly Club, which is this. There we are.
Oh crap! You know you're bad for business.
Don't worry, I'm not planning to staying here long. Where's Goto?
Gato? You're sweet on him all of a sudden now?
I'm not messing around. You seen him?
Yeah, I saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago.
Where was he heading?
Where do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in tow, believe it or not. I didn't think he would follow him beyond that. Better be quick. With all the cops hovering around, I doubt he'll stay there for long.
He's heading to the sewers already. Ooh. Ooh. Boku ni shimashou. Go. He's heading to his happy place, which is down here.
Boku ni shimashou. Go.
Oh, if it isn't my favorite detective. I suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more of a dangerous appeal.
Detective? You called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep!
Bitch. Bitch was a prude anyway. Would you barely let me touch her? You're not a prude though, are ya? Now that we're alone, why don't we start from where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16. Old enough to know what she wants. As adults, we can do whatever we want, right?
The sewer. Another standoff. It felt so similar. Guess I should be grateful that you haven't broken out of the rope yet. First, I warn you about trespassing. Then I find you here after some girl in Akihabara says you've been harassing her.
You've been following me, huh? Didn't realize you liked me that much. It's okay, detective. I know why you really came and found me. No one will disturb us down here.
You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here?
Like I said, I like them young.
Oh, this old fat fuck. I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment and stalking of a minor of a minor is a serious crime, and one that I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate being public knowledge. If I catch you in this sewer again, or catch even a whiff of your stink around Akihabara, I'll bring you in myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got it?
Settle down. Let's talk about this. Money. You cops ain't paying much, right? Fine. But your supervisor will hear about this.
Even though he was an idiot, Goto probably knew that I didn't have a strong case against him. Nothing would land him in jail anyway. All I could have hoped for at this was to maintain appearance that compelled him and stay away from Akihabara long enough for me to get the information I needed. The letter of the law. So nothing happens? Okay. Okay, then we can just leave the area then. Let's guess we should head back to Akihabara. Actually, let me go in here first. Can I go back in here? Nope. Okay, back to Akihabara then. Let's travel to Akiba. And the arcade was where we found the right here. Right here, go back! Goro's gone.
Oh, you're back! You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Goro won't give you any more trouble.
Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop?
That doesn't matter. Forget him. Jeez, remind me not to get on your bad side. Guess we owe you, huh? Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector.
He knows everything, so I've got this theory, right? I think he's some sort of hacker, shutting himself in his room all day and out. Day in and day out.
Having all that kind of dirt must be great, though. Not to mention he must be loaded.
The collector isn't interested in money.
If you didn't pay him, how did you get the pictures?
Moeka, you told her? I told you that I was private. Now since you know anyways. When that client started following me home, I was desperate, so I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he asked me for one thing.
What did he ask for?
I used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He did when I was 7 years old, and I never told anyone about it. Somehow he knew. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but...
But what?
Ever since then, I feel like I forgot my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy.
Why don't you go back and get it?
His stuff is right under this arcade. You can get it through the elevator, but I found him again. I never found him again after that day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see. He controls it and leaves a sign that it's turned on. What? You never told me that! I didn't want you to going out to him, Moeka. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really. But don't go after him. Something isn't right with him.
I appreciate the concern, Akane. But there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've come up against a lot worse than him. Look for these 3 cranes hanging from the front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two. Serve and protect.
Aha!
So if there are 3 cranes, then we should be able to go down. Huh? Was that paper crane here before? Wait, can we? Yeah, there we go, play. Because we need to get her the new cuddle snuff. Whoa, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. Let's see if we can get that cat. I want to get that cat. No, fine, I'll take the bunny. Wait, what? You didn't grab the bunny. What the hell? Grab that shit. Why is it not? What? It's not grabbing it. Do I have to grab this? It's not even gonna go all the way down. What? Yo, what is up with this game? Come on. It just slides right out! And it doesn't even reach this one all the way down here. Is there something you're supposed to do or what? Maybe I can push it out. Oh, come on! Let's try the cat. Oh, I got the cat! I got the cat! Maybe she'll like the cat, hopefully? There we go, we got the cat. And then once we deliver it, we'll end off the stream.
She's beautiful. Where'd you find her? I think you Countess Belinda. Fluffle stuff. Thank you, Nyan. Lady Belinda is it Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from those things.
Wow, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now?
Of course, Mistress Ayami Nyan. I first she studied fashion design in France and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion.
Excuse me.
She designed the maid costume I have on right now.
She didn't ask for money? How strange. How did you find her?
Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I notice the signs would flicker. The images on them would change. I can see the mistress expression that she doesn't believe me. It's true. I swear on my 9 lives. She shows you that what you want on the sign and like invitation to trade. Then when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong.
Again with the 3 cranes. Listen, I think that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all that, but this is kind of hard to swallow.
But it's true, Ayami Nyan. Supposedly she's got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some sort of site remotely. I think the other shop owners here don't mind it because that only happens occasionally, and the store is probably bringing in more business than the size of themselves.
Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want?
Ayami Nyan, you're supposed to be a detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to beat them in. It's a small group of people who know what the rumor to begin with. Anyway, it's like subliminal advertising, Nyan. Mina Nyan, what's wrong? No, it's not like that.
It's not like what?
This dress, this one she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything down to the last detail. Everyone always assumed I had the commission, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked in return was for the old handmade dress my mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her or her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in rooms with no other customers? I felt like this is somewhat criminal, even though all I was doing is getting a dress. And you know that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap. The stitching was subpar, and there were patches all over from the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Sometimes I think I should try and get it back, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back down there. Sniff. Yeah, sorry, I'm Yan. I kind of got a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks again for getting me in, Lady Belinda.
No problem. Don't go losing her now. And I think we're gonna go and end off the episode here. And with a whole bunch of new titles and achievements and getting my sanity back up like a boss. Professionalism up like a boss. Investigation up like a boss. Neurosis down like a boss. I am relaxed. We are good. Our shit is good so far. Let's keep it that way. Anyways, appreciate everyone for stopping. Anyone who stopped by today. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here today. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream. And if you guys are watching all this on YouTube, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. Go over to my Twitch channel, click that follow button so you guys can see more of this when I be streaming it. I'm probably gonna be streaming it again on maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking about it actually. Changing up my schedule a little bit, stream more of this game because we're getting into a good part here. Like we're getting pretty far into the game here. So 3 hours played onto this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys are watching it on Twitch, make sure if you haven't already, click that follow button. If you are watching it on YouTube, make sure you click that link down in the description to go over my Twitch channel. Click that follow button so you guys can know. See when I'm streaming again, or you can check out my other video, my last episode. The link will be down in the description, and probably I'll put a card like on the top right here. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be right there. There should be a card right there, linking you to the first episode. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. I will catch you guys in the next episode.
See ya!